Hello and welcome to episode 3 of our Cyranvar campaign. In the last episode, we officially formed Cyranvar and united essentially all of the deep woods under our control. There are just a couple of spots in which we do not own. One of those is this gladeway right here that leads, or not a gladeway, it's what do they call this one? No, it is a gladeway. I know what I'm talking about. It's a gladeway that leads out. Corvaria had occupied it, and they didn't even take anything in the war, which was a little infuriating. And then we don't own 2 of the gladeways that are not colonized, so we'll have to colonize those. And then that's it. Everything else is owned by us. Ignore this. We're never going to own that. That is for Orden stuff and not for us. We have a disloyal subject, but they are slowly being brought around to knowing the truth of our greatness. And yeah, we are now going to be just trying to focus down our mission tree here and getting through it. Right now, we need to own 60 provinces in the Deep Woods, which means I need to, I need to get to work on integrating our vassals. So let's go ahead and start that. I think it's been long enough. Yes, it has. So in 1483, these guys will be annexed, which is fantastic. Now, if I also wanted to annex Salamina at the same time, it would be 1479, and that would cost 6. So we would be put into a deficit of our Diplo points, so we'll hold off there. And we will for sure be implementing the nobility estate privilege, the integration policy. That way I can just annex them back to back. Got majority expelled, that's nice. Where are we having some rebels? Okay, we can go deal with those. That's not going to be an issue for us in the slightest. Agenda is about to expire. It's very expensive to develop here in the Gladeways, but I mean, it's 141 crowns, so no. Oh man. Well, rip that money. I thought I had money to spend, but apparently I do not. Alright, max out relations with you. Hey, money! We're just getting money and losing money like crazy. All over the place. Let's make sure we're not gaining corruption here. Increase the amount we're buying it down. We are making pretty good amounts of cash due to our gold mine and all the land that we hold. Let's go here and suppress some rebels. I would rather not have that rise up. That would be good. Obviously those ones are a little too far gone to not rise up. We have Cursed Howl in Vir Drava. And in Vir Drava, it's a cave. It is a 3 development cave. I don't want to fight rebels for that. They can have some autonomy. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Let's go ahead and grab this level 2 advisor. It's a little expensive, but we have the money for it, and monarch points are very important to us. We are behind on tech quite a bit because we start out without feudalism, which means we actually need to develop Renaissance still. Yeah, still need to develop Renaissance. It is slowly spreading in our capital here. Slowly enough to where maybe we throw on the advancement edict, because if I don't have to pay for it, well, I'd rather just not pay for it. That sounds great with monarch points. An honorable people, yes, we are very honorable, very much indeed. We have a government reform here. We don't really need max promoted cultures, so let's go for the monthly autonomy drop. Benign neglect, if it moves, tax it, sure. Make a little bit of money, it's something. It is something. Now you are allied with Sapchopper, yes, and our truce with you ends in 87. And our truce with you ends in, also 87, okay. I was hoping that this truce was going to be shorter, but it seems I did not separate piece them out like I should have. Good riddance. 60 military. Oh no, I did separate piece them out. I revoked all my cores. That's right. Revoked all of their cores on me, I should say. For most of them. Is it time to take Tech 7? It is time to take Tech 7. I'm not going to do it yet, though. We have no innovativeness, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, we're super, super far behind here. Enough to where I think I'm going to focus on Diplo. That way we're making less in military, but this is a bit more even. Adventurers defeat bandits. I suppose that's good for the adventurers. Can I revoke land from everybody? I, in fact, can. So let's do that. Then I will sell titles, because that will allow us to complete some missions here. So we have the River Grove. Remember, we get these missions by controlling each of the groves within the Deep Woods. So perhaps the most sincerely tranquil and pleasant of the groves, at least in past days, the river grove Ahane was, until the coming of the green tide, a rare bastion of natural harmony in the deep woods. Elves, goblins, and some of the wood's most prominent populations of satyr live peacefully side by side. It is even rumored that a few remaining ancestors of the centaurs have been sighted living peacefully there from time to time. The region long held some of the least ireful of the Fae, resulting in the land's disposition to groves of bountiful fruits, rivers teem with an abundance of fish, around which most of the settlements were clustered. As the forest recovers from the orcish assault, one can only pray that this peace and abundance might return. So we spend almost 500 crowns. We lose 100 of each monarch point, but we gain some development and some mercantilism. And we also have the Shadow Grove. Ghoul, the Shadow Grove. Home to the clan of that name, this remote corner of the forest had long been the black sheep of the deep woods, shaded by the embrace of the serpent spines, towering peaks on two sides, and an impenetrably thick canopy of black leaves above. The region was pitch black, and even the Jorkad River's headwaters wholly shaded in their flow, not a ray of light to be seen along its desperately rushing waters. The grim elves of Ghoul are rumored not only to appease the unseelie in their perversions and dark whimsy, but even to take travelers in appeasement of the viciously misanthropic Ashen Tree Fae. Their dark practices, a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. Yes, this is not a story that the Seelie Fae would tell you about. So we lose almost 500 crowns, we lose 300 monarch points, and we gain development and mercantilism. Like, how much mercantilism do we have now? We have 30. This is not a screen I look at too often, at least for this. 30%, not too bad. Profiteering, yeah, I don't care. I don't care what they think about me. Nobles ally with foreign powers. I'll just lose prestige and gain the loyalty. That is fine. Still have that unassigned merchant. I'm just going to get rid of it. That way I stop looking at it. We can go ahead and take tech. It's just military tech, though. I want the other technologies, please. Adventurers refuse to pay. Okay, lots of adventurers wandering. We have ravenous wanders. Okay. Let's force the merchants to pay. Pay your dues. Gotta do what you gotta do. Orcish minority expelled. Okay. We could start to build up some buildings. I think that's probably a pretty good idea. They don't own another grove yet. Actually, no. We're getting pretty close to it. Very close to it. Let's throw on the noble integration policy. That way I don't forget to do so. That way we can keep annexing people. Two of a kind. I'll take the admin power. Thank you. And let's start annexing Salamina. Good, 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 good. Now, Salamina is not going to be happy with this decision, but it should actually make them loyal overall, I think, because there'll be 13 less troops. Gain inflation in this province literally does not matter what I do here. Give me the Diplo points, please. And we're at 96, 98. And bada bing, bada boom. That will be them integrated for us. Nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and make sure all that is stated. It is. We can send our troops up here. We're good on our force limit. Yeah, we're very good on our force limit. Let's go ahead and complete the Arrow Grove. So the Arrow Grove of Ith's exact etymology is disputed. It is for the fine wood employed in the crafting of arrows, or is it the fact that the arrows have long been the only reliable weapon when a single misstep upon the treacherous ground could send one plunging to their demise? The limestone caverns beneath this part of the wood have eroded the forest floors into a maze of caverns, tunnels, and gullies too treacherous for navigation. It's far safer to traverse the canopy, bounding through the branches, swinging along the vines, than to risk the treacherous maze below, where one misstep could send you down as long as the fall as one from the canopy to firm ground. Even most of the Fae are reticent to trespass the treacherous earth of the grove, for the horrors that lurk beneath it promise some of the most torturous faces that the natural world offers outside of the Ephelai jungle. Okay, terrifying. 527 crowns, monarch points. You guys know the drill at this point. You know the drill. Alright, and we just have to wait. How far are we off from being able to complete this? Ooh, we're gonna need to own everything from the looks of it. Yeah, we're gonna need to own everything. It might have been smarter to just go and take this land myself instead of vassalizing them, but that's okay. When can I start to annex them? Right now. Hypothetically, right now. Obviously, they're very mad, and I couldn't imagine why. It's crazy how they'd be mad at me. But for some reason they feel like we illegally subjugated them and that they deserve independence. Not sure what they mean by all of this. I'll get back to you guys when I figure it out, though. Yeah. Okay, Ordia is killing Sap Chopper. Yeah, go ahead and hire that. Give me some admin points. I wouldn't mind Ordia actually taking this, because then I can instantly go to war. Should be pretty cool. Give me prestige, sure. We can take admin tech. Let's do it. That means we can build a temple. Let's build a temple. Wow, pretty good temple. Vassal alien now embraces feudalism. Corvaria is back. They're back for more. Alright, there we go. They are now also annexed. And let's start drilling our troops since they're not doing anything else of value. As there are now no more rebels. Nice, Renaissance has shown up in our capital. That is very good. Oh, I own a... What is this? Order of the Ashen Rose. Well, I don't want no Laurentish in here. I'm just gonna abandon this, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna abandon it, because I don't have any settlers. And I'm not going to for at least a little bit. You know what, we'll unite the colonies. We'll do it. We'll unite the colonies. See what we can do. We're maxed out on Miltech, so we're gonna have to take Miltech 7. I have to do it. I don't really want to. Alright, how's that institution spreading now? Should be spreading much, much quicker. Really. It's still only 0.86, despite the fact that we have it in our capital. It's right next to it. How much is it going to cost to embrace it? I don't know. Can't embrace yet. That is a bit disappointing, if you ask me. Goblin minority. Let's go ahead and sell titles again. And that completes another mission, Mountain Grove, up here in the north. So the Mountain Grove of Clan Mina has long been appreciated as the one place where the land pierces the heavens, breaks free from the oppressive darkness of the forest canopies. Their proud mountain home is carved from the caves in which the frightened elves, trapped within the forest, first sheltered. Its caverns and slopes hold numerous hand-hewn dwellings, and have been continuously inhabited for nearly the whole of the elves' tenure in the wood. The Mina have long stood as a beacon of the Wood Elves' culture, above the rest in both valor and elevation. The woods of the grove are largely unremarkable, more peaceful than most thanks to their proximity to the forest edge. Though it should be minded, peaceful may be quite a different measure in the deep woods. We lose 600 crowns. Whew, that is a lot of monies. A lot of monies. Let's do that. That way we are up above 20 crown land. Perfect. Like to be above 20 crown land. So now it is just Salah Elin who is going to be a problem. A little bit disloyal. Just a little bit disloyal. Alright, we can choose another age ability. I guess we go for combat terrain on capital, since this is all ancient forest. I never really thought about it, but Cyranvar is actually super good in the this age once they get everything going because of that age ability. +1 on all these ancient forests. It's a +2 everywhere if you have a fort on it, which is pretty sweet. Do I have an improved relations guy? I do. They're an orc though, so no. Not interested in orc. There we go, a good old elf. Good old elf, you can be hired. Mostly because I want my aggressive expansion with Salah Elin to go down as soon as possible. How close am I to doing this? 56, I would need 4 provinces. 3 actually, I'm gonna need 3 for my vassal. Okay, well, Corvaria did end up taking this. That is going to be an issue. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Yeah, we're going to rival them. Let's build up a fort here. I think it's time to get ready for the inevitable attack of the bad boys. Inevitable attack of the bad boys. As for this, is this colony almost done? Well, it's occupied by someone. No, not even close to being done. Nice, rigorous researchers. We get some monarch points. I love me some monarch points. Persecuted orcs cause unrest. Alright. It wants me to annex my vassal. Or I can get some money. I'm going to get some money, because I'm going to annex them anyways. I don't really care. Perfect. Orcish majority is expelled. Now, I should probably build up a fort on all of my border provinces here. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. So let's do that. We have the money for it, so no reason not to. Try and secure ourselves a bit. Obviously, this is not going to work. Can't build anything in the colony, so I don't care about national unrest. Yeah, give me that diplo point back that you just stole from me, game. Rude. Very, very rude. Now we are maxed out on our our manpower. So let's go ahead and build up some more troops, including 3 cannons. I want to make sure we're not sitting on max manpower when we could build up troops, because this war against Corvaria is inevitable. Now I may want to wait until after this powerful mage dies, because that's not going to be a fun war for us to fight. That is for sure not going to be enjoyable. Is there anywhere that I can put this stack? There is not. Not a single spot in the deep woods can afford an army that is size 21. Little ridiculous if you ask me. Alright, Faye, you hear me? A little ridiculous. I would like to put my guys somewhere. We're gonna go for where was it? Expansion. Yep, we're going expansion. That way we can colonize. What's this? Oh, okay. Well, that's convenient. We'll just wait for Corvaria to finish that, and then we'll go to war. Yeah, I mean, that sounds good to me. Suppress the rebels. I don't really care. General has died. Big rip. Can I split these guys up into stacks of 2, though? No. Okay, you can move there. There's nowhere that can fit, like, 20. Aha! Our capital! There we go. Start drilling. Get me some drill. Yeah, I'll take that money. Thank you very much. Any more temples I can build? A couple. What about you? Yes, that is definitely worth it. Advancement of mages. Okay, good for them. Nobility. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and placate these guys. I don't want Corvaria to support their independence. Plus, then they'll give me money. And now I can also royal marry them, make them like me more. Go ahead and max out my relations with them. Let's start building a spy network on Corvaria as well. Just that way, if they do plan on attacking me, I know. I don't think they will, but, I mean, it's the AI. You never know. A new policy? Yeah, we're definitely going to go for that right there. 5 a year. 5 a year. Not good. Obviously, not good, but hopefully it gets done. That's the goal, that it just gets done. Rail Skulker over here. Ooh, scary Rail Skulker. We also have Thieving Arrow down here. Huh. That's interesting. I could push up into the deep woods, though there is no reason for us to do so. That is very much outside of the scope of our mission tree. Poor uniforms. Less morale of armies. Well, thanks, game. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. A relative, I don't care about foreign spy detection. They're going to get a claim. They're going to get a claim. Let's keep building up the troops here. We might not be able to fully drill them all, but I at least want to have them, right? Want to have them. All right, Salah Lin. Are my relations maxed out? Yes, they are. Okay, then it's time for money. There we go. That gets you up to 181. And I can influence you, and that gets you up to 200. And now we can annex you, and in 1506, we will have the Deep Woods united, which is very, very exciting. Go ahead and make sure they only have 20. Take you off. There we go. I can only have 2 leaders, which kind of sucks. Could also have an admiral. Get us some lake boats. There's a lake right here. We need boats for those lakes. Absolutely. Who else will defend our forest? Armies? No. You gotta have a navy. Gotta have a navy. Right. Well, hopefully we get lucky with the settler, with the colonists here, and they give us lots of free people. Hopefully we get some good events as well. Now we are almost done getting rid of the orcs and such, which is exciting. Exciting for sure. I don't want to go any farther down this path. Not worth it. Not worth it. Now you didn't delete this fort, right? Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Corvaria, unlike us, is colonizing like crazy. Plus 75 a year. Good for them, I guess. Not good for me, though. Not good for me. I don't have that kind of level. Alright, well, at least with elves, our drill is going up pretty quickly. That is a positive of being elvish. National decision, state firearms? You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Keep on drilling, keep on drilling. Let's build up another... That's fine. We're 2 over. It's not the end of the world if we're 2 over. Man, I really should have just went and took their land before. No, I don't care about orcs. No increase of tolerance for the orcs. Ridiculous. What kind of idea is that? What kind of idea is that? There we go. We take that, and then we'll have to take Miltech 8, which is fine. Corvaria is also on 8. We want to make sure we don't fall too far behind. Okay, well, their old powerful mage died, and then the new one showed up. So that's cool. I don't know if this person is a vampire or not. They might be, though. And therefore, they will have a powerful mage forever, which would suck for us. It would definitely make our lives a lot more difficult. Ugh. We don't have enough supply limit now. Not enough maneuver on that guy. We currently just have 16,000 troops that we're paying for, so let's just not pay for them. You guys keep drilling. We'll pay full maintenance, but other than that, no reason to. Good riddance. Yes, good riddance. Good riddance. What? Corvaria? Why'd you stop? What in the world? You just stopped doing the... Oh, I think their mission ran out, so they no longer have a colonist. Oh, so we get to pay... Well, we get to choose which... Well, yeah, we're going to go for the more Sealy court here. We're going to try and keep it even. In fact, right now it would be better to be closer to Sealy for that goods produced and trade efficiency. But, yeah, we'll see. Production efficiency, it's a little bit too much. We'll get the inflation guy. Do we have a trade efficiency guy? We do. Let's throw him in. Maybe we get the very, very nice event. We actually don't even have a claim on this, so let's get that claim. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Festivities. Nice. Gain of development. Love to see it. General dies. Take tech. Which general died? This one did. Okay, 4 shock. Not great. Not terrible. What I can do, though, is turn my heir into a general and start drilling. Temple. Brookle Scone Deer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. At least one province in this. Oh, is that right here? It wants me to own that? Yeah, it does want me to own that. Well, it chose one randomly for me. A temple. Okay, well, I guess we're building a temple then. Suppose that's what I get for hesitating. Build a bunch of workshops. This is a much more chill campaign than some others. Just kind of sitting back, relaxing, and waiting for this stupid integration. Decadence comes with age. Do I have... I don't even have a Diplo rep guy. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Well, there is a way to fix that. We could go to war with Corvaria. So let's do it. Let's go to war with Corvaria. Better than just sitting here the whole time, right? Might as well get something done. Raise that army maintenance and send them to the front lines. We're going in, boys. We're going in. Yeah, and you definitely need to be in this war because that fort is kind of important. Okay, Orcish minority is expelled. That's cool. Hello, Corvaria. I would like this province. I don't even care if I get threatened war. I desire violence. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. The elves, the elves. Never trust the elves. They're always wanting land. Everything bad happens when the elves show up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Everything bad happens when the elves show up. I don't care about national unrest. That's fine. As for you, let's make sure that you have all the cannons that you need, preferably. You guys walk back somewhere with some things. God, man, I cannot think of attrition supply limit. I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering the word supply limit. Like, it's not a difficult word. But for some reason, it always just seems to slip my mind. The English language, despite it being my, only language that I speak, for some reason, it's a little difficult to remember sometimes. I don't want them to gain influence right now. Thank you, though. We have some bandits. We have elven bandits in the deep woods. I feel like that's a very difficult thing to do. We're gonna go for cheaper advisors. For sure. For sure, for sure. And from Corvaria, all I want is this little province. And money. And war reps. And humiliate. And everything. I want everything. Alright? But first, I'm gonna raise your capital. We're gonna loot it? We're gonna loot it, right, game? You're gonna let me loot their capital. I believe. I believe. Okay. Right now. We loot it. We loot it. Dang it. I was hoping to. Oh well. Why can't I move here? Oh, that's Ashen Bay, probably. That would be the Pale Raven instead of the Black Raven. Definitely cannot go into their land for free. Yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is. Looking good. Yeah, they have not even contested us one time. Not a single battle has taken place, I don't think. Nope, not a single one. They are afraid. They are cowards. Or perhaps they're busy in their other war, but I'd like to think that they're just afraid. I take it back. I take it back. Oh my god. So much for elven superiority. Those guys are going to get obliterated. Yeah, I mean, that's what a war wizard will do to you. For sure. Fine. On the Muntic, they should be willing to peace out. Oh, come on. Come on, game. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Okay. Then, well, I just take a little bit less money and we peace out. I don't really want. I don't want to sit here and waste too much manpower. Alrighty, there we go. Looking good. We could gain some innovativeness by taking Miltech. Haven't embraced Renaissance and haven't embraced colonialism. No, we're not. We gotta embrace Renaissance here. We have to. We have to. 1,000. Can I sell titles? I can. That'll put us very far below. Doesn't matter though. I need to be able to embrace this as tech is costing way too much. Way too much. So now this is at least somewhat more reasonable to take. Somewhat more reasonable. Definitely not totally reasonable, but you know what? It's fine. Spy Network and Corvaria can stay there. You guys need to deal with some rebels, sap chopper rebels. Okay, you go back to the capital. You go stand next to them. Life is good. Life is good. How close are we to finishing this? Oh yeah, we're at a plus 30 now. Okay, we're almost to the point where we can deal with that. Let's just provoke here. Ready to do other things. Ready to do other things. Okay, so Rosande, you're allied with Corintar. That is fine. Let me build up a spy network on you. You'd actually be willing to be vassalized, but I'm not interested in vassalizing you. So, yeah, there's that. I would rather have your land directly. Thank you very much. All right, this is colonized. Let's go. Let's fully state it up, and let's build a fort on it. That would be a smart idea. Smart idea. Go ahead and core that province. We are over our governing capacity just a little bit, but that's okay. It doesn't really bother me all that much at this point, as the main reason why I don't like governing capacity or being over governing capacity is because of aggressive expansion increase. That's usually my problem with it. That's not an issue this time. Not an issue. We can't start colonizing this until after the integration goes through, which should be done relatively soon. Let's go ahead and get this claim. I bet I can even threaten war for it, and they will give it on over. Influence, threaten war for this. No. Oh, okay. Just remember, you made this decision. Oh, heart grinder. Come on, man. You didn't have to do that to me. You don't have to take this heart grinder. I bet they want it though. I bet they will, and then I have to fight heart grinder with a super good general. Oh boy. Sure. Now we just wait. Gotta wait for them to take this siege. There we go. Ooh, that's taken by Dead Fang, so Heart Grinder can't actually grab this. So we may be good. We may be good. Let's have to wait for that peace deal to go through though. Also, who is this? This is Clouded Eye. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. They must have had a great conqueror at some point, because that is a huge Clouded Eye. Massive. Okay, well, we are kind of surrounded by some pretty big people. Obviously, Corvaria we can beat. That's not a problem. But, yeah, Clouded Eye. 44,000 orcs. Let's not tell them what we did to the orcs that were in the deep woods, huh? Let's just keep that between you and me. They don't need to know. They don't need to know what happened here. I'll lose the Diplo power. Magical experiment gone wrong. We'll give them loyalty. And for some reason, Heartgrinder, peace out. So, yeah, we can take this. 29%. Go ahead and give this over. Give me some money. Thank you. And core it on up. Look at that. Look at that. Let's take tech. Nice. And boom, we have fully integrated all of our vassals. Let's make sure all of this is stated on up. Beautiful, beautiful. And let's start colonizing this. And now we can abandon expansion ideas, and we can go for something a little bit better. I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking. Let's do missions first. So, United Deepwoods. So, through countless wars and great struggle, we have managed to unite the entirety of the Deepwoods under our rule. Plans have begun to emerge to elevate the status of our newly unified realm. Time will tell what direction our state shall purpose. 10 prestige and 100 diplo military points. A new High King, stability of at least 3, and legitimacy of at least 90. We are just barely there. Successfully uniting the entirety of our wooded homeland has allowed our monarch to truly assume a position of importance. The Oak Monarchy has been established, heralding in a new chapter of our people under the illustrious rule of the High King of the Wood Elves. So we lose 1 stab. We gain the Oak Monarchy. Rulers can't be generals, prohibit switching government type. We do not have heirs, we do not have consorts, and monarchs will only rule until they reach 200 years of age. Advisors are a little bit more expensive, but we gain some yearly absolutism and +1 diplo rep. So we are about to lose our very good king, which is kind of sad. He's about to lose. And so we can elect a new Grand Prince, a 654. Yeah. Oh, and it's based off of each of the clans. I like that. Yeah, you're definitely going to be in charge. He's 18, he's a 654. I would be foolish not to choose that, to be honest with you. And now we can control the Verdant Link. We own all of the teleporty bits within the Deepwoods. So even with the entirety of the Verdant Link lying within the pack's hands, the raids continue when conflict flares up. Our allies' laxity in protecting the links required a change of policy. We must personally assume control of the Verdant Link. Only then will the safety and security of our realm be ensured. This will have the added benefit of affording us a serious advantage over our compatriots once the Greenskins have been driven from our lands. For 30 years, plus 10% goods produced modified. Pretty exciting. Alright, now we need legitimacy of at least 95. That is a very, very easy fix, let me tell you. Toward the future. And you know what? I think we will leave the toward the future for the next episode. Leave it on that. I think it'll be a good thing to start with. For today, I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.